Hey there, this is Bigfoot nerd Cliff Barrickman, and you're listening to the podcast Paranormal Guys. Although looking at these two dudes, I wouldn't have called it that.
This series presents information based in part on theory and conjecture.
The facts that will be presented are true. Scientists representing the world's foremost research centers took part in the examination of the evidence.
The Jersey Devil. El Chupacabra. Psychokinesis. The Mothman. UFOs.
Spontaneous human combustion.
Unsolved mysteries. I'm Chris.
I'm Chad.
And together, we're a
Paranormal
Guys.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chad.
How's it going?
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
All footprints and imprints and face prints. And,
Face prints.
yeah.
Fingerprints.
You know, fingerprints.
Prints.
Prints. Artist formerly known as Prince. Bat dance.
Bat dance. Wow. You know, that... Not to get off topic almost immediately, but that reminds me back when the original Batman came out, the
1966?
Oh. No, Tim Burton Batman.
1989.
Wow. Pull those dates out. I went and got the soundtrack thinking it was the Danny Elfman one. And I kept wondering, I was like, what is all this stuff that's not Danny Elfman on there? So somewhere squirreled away, I have a... Was it on cassette? It might have been on cassette. Might have been CD. I'm not sure.
Did you get it from Columbia House?
No, I got it from like Walmart or might have been Kmart at the time. But yeah, somewhere I have a CD and or cassette of that with Bat Dance.
Oh, I got a live one here. Yep.
So there you go.
Party Man.
Party Man.
Like a party like nobody can, sir.
Where does he get those wonderful toys?
It's not Kmart. They're closing all those down.
Remember the old Kmart when you'd go and to look at the CDs or cassettes and you had to reach into the hole in the plastic thing?
I remember that at Dollar General Store for 8 tracks and LP albums. They had the big, whatever that was. It wasn't plexiglass.
Yeah, that big case with like the weird glassy plexiglass stuff that had the hole you could fit your hand through.
Just put your arm through there and look at your Halloween record.
Yep.
And then you're like, oh, I'd like to have that. But I'm a kid and I have no money.
Right. Good old stores.
I know. Old stores were the best stores.
TG&Y.
Yeah, TG&Y. Hex.
I don't remember Hex.
Hex. And then there was...
This is where you get all your witchcraft supplies, right?
No. It was HECKS. That's where I think some of my Thundercat stuff came from.
Thundercats Ho?
Uh-huh. They were. One of them. Maybe 2 of them.
So anyway, how's it been since the last show?
It's been okay, I guess. I started my IVIG therapy a few weeks ago, so I'm getting an infusion every week.
Your what therapy?
IVIG. It's for the autoimmune stuff. That's right. You down with IVIG?
Yeah, you know me.
So I get one once a week on Thursdays, and I get a home health nurse comes over and pops a little needle in, and lasts for about 8 hours altogether.
Chasing the dragon.
Pretty much.
Well, good.
That's been my big exciting
Not
thing.
good that you got to get, stabbed once a week, but good that, might be making you feel better.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, so far, other than just making me real tired, it seems to be doing something.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes, sir. And you?
Well, not a lot. Just been, trying to get that other sculpture done.
Did you ever find a Dogman when you were in Michigan?
I did not find a Dogman in Michigan.
Sad, sir. I was hoping you'd come back with a Dogman story.
Or with a Dogman.
Or a Dogman puppy, which I still want one. And they're working in a microwave trying to warm up hot dog.
Good.
I think you should.
Get a Dogman puppy.
Dogman puppies. Sell those instead of pound puppies. Dogman puppies.
Do you think if you got a Dogman, would you still have to take them outside? Could you get them to wear a diaper, or would you go all out and be able to train them to like just use a toilet like everybody else?
I think you'd use the toilet just like everybody else.
Well, I could see getting one then.
Poop, poop, poop. He'd go, yeah, poop, poop, gotta go poop.
You just have to train them not to eat people.
I think if I had a Dogman puppy, he would talk like the
Scooby-Doo.
No. He talked like the what was it? The dog from Cookie Crisp. Cookie Crisp, gotta go poop, like treat. You know that thing.
I'd only get one if I was pretty sure that it would look like John Candy's character in Spaceballs.
You know it wouldn't though. It's gonna look straight up like the damn werewolves from Howling. And this is going to be one of that shake vibrating thing and growling and saliva coming down constantly.
If he drools a lot, I don't want that.
Yeah, I bet he does.
Yeah.
Teeth pulled back and what they all say looks like he's got that big smile when people see him out in the wild.
Yeah.
I could have sworn he was smiling at me.
You got me up until the drooling part. That's kind of a deal breaker.
Yeah.
No Dogman then.
They could make a quirky sitcom about a Dogman teacher. And he has to teach a bunch of black-eyed kids in his class. And there's the wacky conflicts that jump in while they're trying to get together.
What would be the name of it, Chad?
I
was like...
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back, something.
Thought you had something there.
No, I wasn't going too far with it. It's just all I had. It's the wacky sitcom edition of the black-eyed kids and their Dogman teacher.
Well, now that we've narrowed our... listening audience down.
Hey, there's a lot of people stop this as soon as we came on with I'm Chris, I'm Chad.
Oh crap, I thought I was listening to that other one.
Yeah.
Just a reminder for everybody, we do have the old Pong hotline.
We do.
It's if you want to call us with
stories, personal goals in life, or whatever you want.
Just say hey.
Yeah, just give us a call and say hey. Say, hey Chris and Chad, I just thought I'd call this number and tell you that you're doing a really crappy job.
Well,
a good job or whatever.
That's right. So if you're interested in doing any of the things Chad mentioned there, 502-230-7656.
And if you call and leave a good story, we might just go on and play it on the show.
We will.
Or just a story. I don't know.
We'd have to talk less.
I mean,
there's your incentive to call and leave a story
and our next caller is
less Chad and myself talking.
That's right. We might find some really good storytellers out there who need to start their own podcast.
That's right.
We'll tell them too. Be like, hey, you need to start your own podcast.
That's right. It's not that hard. I mean, we're doing it.
I mean, Letus will call. He'll tell us a story.
Well, we don't want that story, though.
Probably not. And then a guy dressed up like Batman jumped out of the closet. It's too late. I was already tied. Oh, I'm sorry.
I was getting ready. This guy has this G.I. Joe space shuttle, and I really wanted it, but I just got scared. Also,
Google Earth coordinates.
We do have a few little vinyl decal sticker mabobs up on the old paranormalguys.com.
What do they need to do to get those, Chris?
Well, you go to paranormalguys.com, and then I believe it's merch is what the link I made on there.
Is there a merch button?
Yeah. Well, it says merch.
Oh, okay.
It is its own button. Amazing.
Nice.
And yeah, we've got I think there's 4 of them up right now. You can get you a Kentucky Dogman.
Yeah.
You can get a Sheep Squatch.
Sure.
You can get a Nessie.
Must have.
And then a
Nessie.
What was the other one? Oh, Pope Lick Monster.
Pope Lick Monster, that's right. Pope Lick Monster's been a hot news button here again recently.
So, and they are available in white or black vinyl for the low price of $5 each.
Nice.
And if you want one, just drop us a line either through the webpage or just email us at theguys@paranormalguys.com and let us know. Because I put on there $5 for shipping up to like 4 or 5 stickers, I forget. But depending on where you are, that might be cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's a sticker.
Yeah, that's true. Put it in a little cardboard sleeve, send it out.
Right. Exactly.
Nice. Well, nice.
So,
Everybody needs those for their
you do.
vehicle,
And
notebook, laptop,
car window,
handgun, whatever you can fit it on.
your wall. We could do really big ones like what are those, fat heads?
Fat heads, yeah.
So you could have a Pope-like monster on your wall.
That's true.
Scare everybody. But so yeah, go look for those. And the thing is, probably in the next week or two, we'll be adding a couple more
Oh,
exciting new stickers to the collection.
That's pretty groovy, Chris.
Ones that you might not be able to find anywhere else.
Mm-hmm. They're exclusive to us, right?
That's right.
Our own designs.
Yes, they
Not going to be some like clip art stuff you see.
No, not that. Not that.
Not going to be the same Bigfoot I can get on a hat, a keychain, a T-shirt, a multi-purpose tool.
Exactly, because we talked about that. That if you want a silhouette image of Bigfoot, there's only like 2 that exist in the world.
I think so. I think you're right.
So,
Like the one on my hat is the same one as a battery backup power cell thing that they sell, and I think mine's just the only other one that's different from the one you see on everything else.
and the sticker that was on the Baja, and the bottle cap opener, and the one on Amelia's toboggan, and
Yeah. Remember, we're not making fun of the one you have. We're just saying that we need a little more Bigfoot silhouette diversity.
right. We need them doing something other than the patty pose.
Doesn't even have the big petty boobs.
We still need to get one of those so we can put a Barbie bikini on it.
One of those Jean St. Jean sculptures that
We
has
do.
the breastises.
Yes. So anyway,
Yeah.
so yeah, stickers. Look for them. Buy some. Help us out.
Yes,
Support
please.
the show.
Support the show so Chris and I can continue to bring you this quality content.
And hey, that kind of leads in. Speaking of quality content, and
Yes, ma'am.
supporting shows and stuff. You gave me a birthday present
I did.
last week, or whenever the heck my birthday was. I already repressed the memory.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
It's not like you're losing your hair because you're getting older.
no, I shave it.
I know.
But yeah, Chad gave me a Cryptid Crate. Was it the Cryptid Crate Lite?
Uh-uh.
But yeah, that was awesome. It had the Mongolian Deathworm shirt in it. One of my favorite cryptids.
One of my favorite bands.
And I already rocked the sea monster socks at work.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Those are cool.
Cracking them out,
All right.
putting them on.
Yep.
Yeah, Cryptid Crate's nice if you are not a subscriber. Or if you just want to purchase the ones you like, they usually have a few left over each month. And I think they sell them through Etsy.
I believe so.
Yes. So check out cryptidcrate.com. They give you some options. And you can, like I said, you can buy it through the Etsy store, or you can get you a full-blown subscription. It's always full of really cool stuff. That had, a shirt?
Let's see, it had...
There was the card game.
There was the Bigfoot versus Yeti playing card game. There was the Loch Ness Monster vinyl sticker.
It was pretty big, too, right?
Yeah. It's all rolled up and everything. There was the Mongolian Deathworm shirt, a pair of socks, and I believe like a few business card type deals in there.
So there you go.
But it was pretty cool.
You get more money's worth of product than what you spend on the Cryptid Crate box.
Exactly.
I can tell you that.
Because that's a nice pair of socks.
I'm glad you like the socks, Chris. I really am.
I do. I like socks. Which, that kind of also leads us right into Chad's favorite segment, the
Harrow Announcement Board.
Been watching that new
I've
Dark
been watching the
Crystal
Dark
series,
Crystal
haven't you?
series, yeah. I like the Chamberlain. I do that at home until it gets on somebody's nerves.
So, it's kind of the same ones that we've been saying, but they are getting close. So, first one is CryptidCon.
CryptidCon.
Next weekend, the 7th and 8th, at the Clarion Hotel and Conference Center in beautiful downtown Lexington, Kentucky.
CryptidCon in Lexington.
I'm not really sure if it's in downtown Lexington, but figured I'd say that.
Sure.
So, speaking of Cryptid Crate, one of the visitors there this year is Derek Hayes.
Derek Hayes?
Yes, he is one of the founding members of Cryptid Crate.
Yes.
And also has the Monsters Among Us podcast.
He's a pillar.
Which is actually a pretty good podcast. Go give it a listen.
Yeah,
you know,
should.
if you can take time out of your schedule from listening to Paranormal Guys, go listen to Monsters Among Us.
Yeah, you should.
You should. It's a good podcast. And also, Cliff and Bobo are going to be there.
Cliff and Bobo.
The Mountain Monsters guys, and I think they added another one of them is going to be there.
They added the fan favorite from what I understand, but I can't remember his name right off because I'll be honest with you, we don't have the cable, so I don't watch the Mountain Monsters. We watch the over-the-air stuff, and it might be on Hulu though. Maybe I need to look on there and see.
Yeah, I think you should.
Yeah,
you got to keep your finger on the pulse, Chad.
I try. Instead of way up my... Never mind.
I don't doubt that. Mm-hmm. And also, Small Town Monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Very own Seth Breedlove will be there.
Yep. Saiteth Breedlove. Isn't he French? French director?
If he was French, why would they say Sateth?
I don't know. It's Seth Breedlove, our good friend. Check him out.
Yeah, I don't know where to go from there.
Did I say too much and stump you?
No.
Oh.
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm befuddled. And let's see. Then also on the same weekend, which is next weekend, the 7th and 8th, up in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
At the Indianapolis Convention Center in beautiful downtown Indianapolis, Indiana. Mm-hmm. You have Fact or Fiction Fest, which is rolled in with Horror Hound Weekend.
Mm-hmm. And one of our favorites is going to be there, Mr. Tsoukalos. Giorgio Tsoukalos.
I thought you were going to say Bob Gimlin.
Well, I like Bob Gimlin a lot, but I've seen Bob Gimlin a few times. But this is going to be Bob Gimlin's last big convention.
Yes.
So definitely check Bob out. But if you like Ancient Aliens...
We're not saying you like Ancient Aliens.
But we're saying
but
they're
you
ancient,
like
aliens,
Ancient Aliens,
then you should go check it out. I'd like to actually go get a picture with Giorgio Tsoukalos. I got to meet him at Wonderfest a few years back, but I didn't get a picture with him. I just have an autograph.
But yeah, let's see. Yeah, Bob Gimlin, Giorgio, Travis Walton's going to be there.
Yeah.
I remember watching his show when I was a kid with my grandparents.
Walton's Mountain. Travis Walton's Mountain.
Yep. And then Lyle Blackburn's going to be there. Yep.
Well, we like Lyle. Lyle's a lot of fun.
Yeah, which we, it's kind of like torn between which one to go to and everything just because CryptidCon, like it. It's great. But then, Fact or Fiction Fest is our friend Jeff of
from
Creature Replica.
Yeah,
is the one kind of putting the Fact or Fiction Fest together.
Yeah, and he's put a lot of work into it. When I was in the hospital up at Cleveland Clinic, he was sending me messages about it. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it or not. But yeah, I'd like to go. He wanted us to get a table, but I was like, yeah, well, we might show up, but I don't know about a table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, wonder if he could get us in for free.
I don't know.
We should see.
Gosh.
Benefits.
Mm-hmm.
And then lastly, on the pair or so announcement board.
Is that because there's more than two?
Well, maybe. Mothman Festival, quickly approaching.
Are we going to that at all this year? No.
That's too far to go every year.
Well, we haven't gone every year. I just didn't know if that was on
we
your
went
table
last
at all.
year, didn't we?
Did we go last
year? Yeah, remember?
Yeah, we went last year because we didn't go like for 2 years before that, right?
1 year.
Didn't we?
We went a year, didn't go a year, then we went last year.
Okay.
And then we won't go this year.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless they move West Virginia closer.
I mean, the way things are going.
Is that the plan?
It might end up getting closer.
Well.
I mean, with all the fires and earthquakes, and they're talking about Yellowstone blowing up, who knows? It might end up in our backyard.
Yellowstone blows up, it's all over. That volcano under there goes, we don't... won't care about much anymore.
Hey, boop.
And that's how it will sound.
That's what it will sound like. That'll be the end of Yogi and everyone else.
But yeah, Mothman Festival is there in good old Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Mm-hmm. It's going to be September 21st and 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
And on the Friday night before that, which would be the 20th,
yes,
Small Town Monsters is going to have its official premiere of Momo.
Mm-hmm.
What? You looked at me like...
I was getting excited. I thought you were building up.
No, of Momo, the Missouri Monster, at the beautiful State Theater.
Yay!
There you go.
Sounds good. That's in Lexington.
No.
Where is that? Where's the State
That's
Theater?
going to be at the Mothman Festival in Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
Lexington is going to be where they show it for the
Well, they're going to have a showing at
Cryptid
Con,
Oh,
but
okay.
the official premiere.
The official.
We're
talking about the one that's signed off on.
Yeah, the one that's going to be televised.
That has the full sheet size posters and all that's right there,
Well,
right?
I think those are going to be at Cryptid Con too.
Oh, okay.
And I think they were at MIPARACon.
I want to make sure that
Or
I have all
Michigan
my
Paragon
merch
or whatever.
and premiere details down properly.
And Seth probably had those also at the premiere he did at Canton, Ohio, like a week or two ago
I don't
too.
know. My understanding is they're quite limited. Limited edition.
I only know so much, Chad.
Tell me about it.
Really? So
I'm appalled by your ignorance sometimes, sir.
sometimes.
Sometimes.
So not just all the time.
No,
well,
just
good.
sometimes.
So
Sometimes you're all right.
well, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
It means a lot.
Merry Halloween.
Happy Festivus.
Happy Festivus for the rest of us.
So there you go.
Yeah.
There are your several announcements board.
Nice. Good job, Chris.
Thanks,
You're welcome.
I guess.
Sure.
So, keeping with the kind of format we've been doing lately of just doing some announcements and just like a couple news stories.
Let's just start roll up until our new multimedia extravaganza.
Sure.
One
of these days.
That's what I'll say.
Once I hit the lottery.
I wish you'd hit that lottery quick. I'll be dead before I can enjoy it.
Right. Me too, probably.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go with a few little news stories again on this show.
Yeah.
But this one, Chad, are all locals.
Oh, I like local stuff.
Do you?
I think we should focus more on local stuff.
I think we might.
I mean, we've tried, but, it's kind of hit and miss, but I think we need to start digging up a lot more local stuff.
Well, yeah, we've been talking about that, kind of changing the format up just a little bit and trying to keep it within like a day drive
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, we got some good stuff close to us we can check out.
Yeah. I mean, Waverly, Pope Lick.
I mean, things keep going the way they're going. These things are landing in our backyard left and right.
Tenpenny Bridge is like, a
Rose-
mile from my house.
Rose Island's just like right over
is across the road,
there.
basically.
Yeah,
That way.
that way. There's that new flea market that they opened up near the TNT area there in that old building. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, right there where you get to the stoplight, where the gas station is, where PL's hiding out.
Yes.
On the right, that big building that looks like it'd be an old high school or a factory or something.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't been over there yet.
Yeah,
But-
this isn't for any of our listeners. I'm just talking to Chris about it.
Yeah, just talk amongst yourselves for a minute.
There's probably some Bigfoot castings right in there.
Could be.
Mm-hmm.
We could go set up a shop or a little booth there at the old flea market.
Yeah, we could. And have nothing. We have nothing to offer.
Sell kids' toys.
I mean, you have enough of them.
Don't I?
Yes, you do.
So, going ahead and kicking it off, Chad, you have a good little story from just not too far from here, don't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna lead in with something small, and then I'm gonna bring out the big guns.
Wow.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
All right, so
you always lead in with something small, don't you?
I do.
Okay, never mind.
That's to reduce the shock value. So this was actually shared by Crypticon, and I thought this was pretty neat. This was by Thomas Shea in the Northern Kentucky Bigfoot Research Trimble County Group, and he just posted another great day. But I put a picture of this up on our Facebook site. So he just got an awesome looking Bigfoot footprint that he took a picture of. So check it out, see what you think, and with that.
Now, when you not to cut in here, but when you say that, do you say Bigfoot footprint or do you say Bigfoot print? Because if you say Bigfoot footprint, then it is a footprint of a Bigfoot. But if you say Bigfoot print, it could be a print from Bigfoot or just somebody with a really big foot print.
I mean, okay, sure. Whatever I said is
what you go with.
What I go with.
So Bigfoot footprint.
Bigfoot footprint. Because in that way we know it's from a Bigfoot. Or I could just say a Sasquatch print.
Or a BFFT.
Or a Squatch print. Or Squatch track.
Squatch track.
I could just really get down home like I'm out in the field every day beating the trees and knocking the knees and Squatch print. Squatch track.
All right. Fair enough.
All right.
Continue, sir.
All right. So with that, we're going to talk about a story from our good friend Ron Strickler over at Phantoms and Monsters, and it is a possible Bigfoot encounter in the Hoosier National Forest,
What?
Chris. Yep, which, that's real close.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm. And so the person says that they distance hike when they can. Sometimes it means getting up early or staying out late, getting as many miles in as possible. Sometimes walking in the pitch dark with a low light headlamp gets spooky. Mm-hmm. I grew up in the woods of this area, and I've slept under the canopy of stars more nights than I can count. They say I've trekked thousands of miles of trail, riverbank, lake shore, ridge bottoms, bogs, creeks. I've even hunted the game. I'm establishing this because it's important for you, the reader, in this case listener, to understand what I heard, seen, and smelled about all this region has to offer in the ways of wilderness. So they're establishing that they know what things smell like,
they know
like,
some stuff,
talk like,
right.
poop like.
They're not amateurs.
That's right. He says, my scariest experience, though, happened at about 4:30 in the morning in Hoosier National Forest in Indiana.
What are you doing hiking at 4:30 in the morning?
Some people do, Chris.
That's crazy talk.
Some people just do health walks early in the morning.
Ugh.
They want to get run over.
That's scary.
It was late spring, so the first morning light wouldn't be visible in the treetops for another 30 to 45 minutes. Another hour past that until sunrise. I was on mile 5.
What?
Yeah, this person's serious. Bigfoot shows up, they can run away. I'm in a low bottom that's wedged between two steep ridges. The trail I'm on was narrow, muddy, and completely hemmed by thick underbrush, young maple, and old oak growth. Mm-hmm. I am focused on the small light from my headlamp, just one step after the other, zoned out. Then I hear a loud crack.
Wow. Alarming.
And I froze solid. This is the part I have trouble describing. 4:30 in the springtime means I'm the only thing making noise. No birds chirping, nothing. Dead quiet. Mid-step, I froze. When fight or flight kicks in, you have these immediate instinctive thoughts. The thought that instantly flashed into my mind as I stood there balancing myself into silence was, if I hear that again, turning around and going back the way I came in a hurry. Why? Because that sound was not a branch breaking. It wasn't deadfall. It wasn't a widowmaker.
A widowmaker?
Yeah, I assume that's a heart attack.
Oh.
I was damn sure I had just heard something intentional. Hearing it twice, well, that meant get out of here. To describe it as best I can, it sounded like a decent-sized wooden stick being violently whacked against a smallish tree. More a fungo bat-sized stick. Fungo bat. Is that just one of those big hollow bats?
It's like a practice bat.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know. Well, it says the distinction in my head being that this sound was a crack and not a thud or a thump. Mm-hmm. And I have described it as explosive. Like diarrhea. In the past, because it was so sudden, so terribly loud, I had the sense that it was about 50 yards directly in front of me, and it was loud and clear. Now, as I stood there completely spooked, I realized the soon-to-be worst part of my situation. I knew where the sound came from, and I knew where the trail went. In about 30 yards, I was going to come to a 180-degree turn and start up the ridge going away from the creek. This meant as soon as I got the courage to move toward the noise, I was going to have to turn my back to it and get up that ridge. This made me very nervous. My head somewhere between meth fiend, murder, and Bigfoot bludgeoning. Mm-hmm. We talk about meth occasionally. Minutes pass. I just breathe my foggy breath into my glasses and listen. Nothing. Dead quiet. I've got about 20 to 30 minutes until first light. I crank up the headlamp and start to slowly creep up to the 180-degree turn.
Creep.
When you wear a headlamp in the woods at night, every tree branch in front of you casts a big black moving shadow on the trail. It didn't help. I get to the turn and quickly make the bend. I'm moving pretty fast at this point, trying to be quiet, taking tiny shallow breaths so I can listen while humping it up the trail. And then I smell it. A stench hits me that I can't describe. I just imagined wet, rotten death.
Oh, no.
I've actually worked scenes where humans have expired in a past life as a firefighter. That was like days of old decomposition, but it just smelled strange. I kept walking fast. By the time I made it to the top of the ridge, I was huffing and the first light was showing. I didn't stop moving until full light was out and the birds were chirping. I've heard it all in the woods. I've smelled it all, and I'm telling you, I don't know what the hell it was. Deadfall and especially leafed out branches make a lot of noise on the way down. I've heard it many times. That was signed off by RB. Not the meaty beef sandwiches. So there you go. Looks like Hoosier might be crawling with them squatches.
I mean, wouldn't surprise me.
That wouldn't surprise me either. I've driven back through there a few times.
Have you?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And Hoosier National Forest is big.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
So.
we went back there, actually just spent about 2 months ago and drove around. Took the puppies with us.
So Bigfoot.
Yes.
Sorry.
Bigfoot in the woods, sir.
You get distracted.
I know you do.
It's not my fault.
No, it kind of is, but that's all right.
One of these days, we should put up that trail cam back in the woods behind my house.
We should.
And then I never want to see whatever comes on it.
Nah, you probably got black-eyed kids,
Shut
Dogman,
up. Shut up.
Bigfoot, were-raccoon.
Why would... Well, were-raccoons would be cool. But why would black-eyed kids be wandering around in the woods?
They just do. Don't you ever see those trail
Not in
cam
the woods.
videos?
They
Yeah.
just
There'll be
come
like
up to your door.
There'll be like a kid out there in a white dress running around.
White dress.
Squatting down, eating on squirrel carcass. You've seen those videos.
And then I go, oh, wait, that's Amelia.
Google right now, black-eyed kid on trail cam. Just look at it.
No.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready for my story here, Chad.
Fine.
You do it.
Okay, Google.
Oh, wow.
Black-eyed kid on trail cam. See? Results from the web. They're all over the place.
Oh, so anyway, Chad. Well, you look up your interesting black-eyed kid trail cam footage.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Chad, this one's local again, but unfortunately, we have had another death from Pope Lick monster hunting.
Crap.
Yep.
That's not good.
Nope. A new fatality. Louisville, Kentucky media has confirmed that 2 adolescent females on the Pope Lick train trestle were struck by a train near Pope Lick Road and Taylorsville Road in Louisville, Kentucky. On Sunday night. And this is, back on May 26th of this year.
Will they never learn?
Apparently not. One teen is dead, per the dispatch supervisor, and the condition of the other teen is unknown. The Norfolk Southern train was operating in general freight service at the time of the incident, according to the corporation, and was en route to St. Louis. The new incident was reported around 9:30 p.m. Sunday, May 26, 2019, near Taylorsville and Pope Lick Road, according to Louisville Metropolitan Police Department.
Did you just make quotation fingers when you said new incident?
I might have.
I think you did.
Let's say I did.
Okay. I just wanted our listeners to know that Chris made quotation fingers when he said new incident because it was a few months ago.
Right. One sister of the victims responded to Travis Ragsdale's reporting of the incident for WDRB Fox News.
Mm-hmm. They're on your side.
The following is her treat. The following is her tweet.
Okay.
Not treat. My sister did not go into the tracks looking for the Pope Lick monster. She's a teen looking for a thrill, and she just wanted to look cool. This accident had nothing to do with the legend. However, there is no confirmation of this tweet to date. The most recent death previous to this event was when the train hit and killed a woman from Ohio in 2016 who was looking for the Pope Lick monster.
I remember that.
Yep. The area is known to be notoriously dangerous, as it is alleged to be the home of the Pope Lick monster. The creature is said to be part human and part goat.
The hell you say?
Wow. The Pope Lick monster is the subject of an urban legend and popularized in YouTube videos as well as a 1988 film. Really? The Legend of the Pope Lick Monster. And a 2013 episode of Destination America's Monsters and Mysteries in America. There is also a haunted attraction themed after the tales surrounding the Pope Lick monster called The Legend at Pope Lick, located at Pope Lick Park and in the parklands of Floyd's Fork.
Yes, it will be opening soon.
There are signs telling those in the area to keep away from the train trestle. According to the Federal Railroad Administration, in 2018, in Kentucky, 10 people died while trespassing on train tracks and 16 were injured. There have been a number of deaths and accidents at the Pope Lick Trestle since its construction. The Pope Lick Trestle has gotten a lot of attention over the years due to a local legend. Suicides, near misses, and homeless people's deaths all have been discussed by local authorities. There were at least 2 confirmed deaths in 1987 and 1988, and many injuries and close calls attributed to legend tripping, looking for the Pope Lick monster. The weekend before the 2019 incident, rumors were circulating that a dead body had been found underneath the trestle. The most recent acknowledged death before the 2019 incident happened in 2016 when a woman was hit by the train while searching for the legendary monster. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. It was, what was it? They were out on the trestle, the one that happened in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
They were out on the trestle, a girl and her boyfriend, and a train came, and they decided to hang on to the side of the trestle because there's no way of outrunning it.
Yeah.
And he hung on, she fell.
Yep. That's what I believe did happen.
Right.
Yes. They were actually out there just wasting a little time, I think, during a convention here in town.
Mm-hmm. So,
yeah. So
don't go on the trestle.
Don't do it. It's silly. And if you want to have a Stand By Me adventure, just, I don't know, watch the movie.
Yeah.
Go in your yard. Something.
Well, I forget. I don't know. I was watching. There was a news story that came up on some feed I was watching the other day, and they were talking about the Pope Lick Trestle, how it was. It was actually in the episode of Monsters Among Us that I listened to. That was talking about local legends of the East, and he played a excerpt from a news story, and they were going over how dumb of an idea it is to go on the trestle because it's a fairly regularly used route for Norfolk Southern.
Yeah, and it does look like the condition of it would make you think, just looking at it, it looks like something that's abandoned or not used,
right,
if you're not familiar with it. But it is narrow, and it's way the hell up there, so there's no point.
They also said that when the trains that do cross it aren't creeping. They're going on average, I think they said 30 miles an hour. And they made kind of a reference point of that is you would have to run faster than Usain Bolt on a train trestle to get away from the train. So it ain't happening.
What you see in the movies isn't like what's going to happen to you in real life.
No. You're not going to outrun the train, and at the very last minute when you reach the other side, you jump off.
Or jump on the side of it real quick as it's coming through and somehow save yourself. It's not going to happen.
No, there's going to be some hurting.
Yep. So it's very unfortunate. Another person's been claimed by the, Pope Lick
Trestle,
legend, monster.
Yeah, however you want to go with it. Yep. So there you go.
All right. Well,
not that we should ever go on the trestle.
Not that I'd ever probably get up there.
Just saying, but we should. I want to go see it one day.
Yeah, we'll go out to the park.
I just want to go look at it.
We can. I mean, you can go to the park and look right up at it.
As long as I don't get hit by a tire.
You won't get hit by anything going to the park. The park's very publicly used.
No, I'm just saying if the Pope Lick monster decides to throw a tire at me.
It's like there's the trestle, there's a big gas station right here, and then the road goes back into the park.
Okay.
So you can't miss it.
Or axes.
I don't think body spray.
Sure.
Smells delicious.
They should make Axe body spray should make a Pope Lick Monster edition one that smells of like barnyard or something like that.
It's gonna make Pope Lick suckers.
Wow.
Pope Lick Goat Man popsicles.
There you go.
Yep, they're all shaped like Goat Man or Goat's head or something.
Well, there you go, Chad.
Pope Lick sticks.
Get on it.
I will. I'll get the
They
silicone.
can make your $1 million.
Make the mold right now. I'll start selling them out there during the haunted attraction.
Okay.
Yeah. Pope Lick sticks.
I mean, you could probably just get online and find a company that already makes a sucker that looks like a goat. Just relabel it.
Goat jerky. Pope Lick monster jerky.
I think you missed your calling, Chad.
I think I did. It's all about marketing, sir. I don't know why they pay good money, these people, to come up with lame marketing ideas when I'm right here.
I know.
mean, I'll take less.
All they got to do is contact you.
That's right. Just call the hotline and be like, hey, we're trying to sell something. I need something catchy. I'll be like, hey, for a nominal fee, I can help you.
That's right. And, speaking of, if that executive is out there going, you know what? He's got a point.
It's not because his hair's parted funny.
502-230-7656.
Call now.
And tell Chad that you want to give him a job.
No CODs.
They even do that anymore?
I have no idea. I think some commercials still say no COD just for people that are 90.
So yeah, call the hotline.
Do it.
And if you're not an executive wanting to hire Chad for his marketing prowess, go ahead and just call to leave your stories, comments, suggestions,
ideas.
I mean,
feelings.
Heck, call up and sing a show tune.
Might as well.
Just call.
Yeah. Just do it.
Another way, Chad.
Yes.
That you could, get in touch with Paranormal Guys. Go to the website.
Sure, that's paranormalguys.com.
You are correct, sir.
Yes.
That's right. So that's where the main place you can find the new shows. There's some pictures up. There is a link to those swanky new stickers that we have.
Yes, I think some people probably need those in their life.
They do. Everybody needs a sheep squatch sticker.
Personal enrichment is what I like to think of when I think of our decals.
Yes. So go to the website. Look at fun things.
Ooh. Oh, you mean just on our website? Not don't Google fun things.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure what I mean. You can also find us on Instagram. Just type in Paranormal Guys.
Sure.
We're on there. Main place that you can find us other than the website is Facebook. Chad puts all kinds of interesting stories, which the ones we talked about tonight are on there.
They are on our Facebook page.
And that's just facebook.com/paranormalguys.
Please like and share.
That's right. Like it, share it, love it, live it.
Something.
But yeah, Chad likes to put quirky stories up there. That's always entertaining.
I do.
And fun.
Yes.
And while you are on Facebook, looking at the old Paranormal Guys page.
And I know you are.
Yep. Head on over to the Facebook page of one Mr. William Blanchard. He is the gentleman that does all of the music that we use here on Paranormal Guys.
Musical genius.
So show him some love too. Like, share, buy some of his music. It's awesome.
Do that.
So, and yeah, once again, stickers, buy, sell, trade.
Collect them all.
Collect them all. Trade with your friends. Call the Pong hotline at 502-230-7656. Give Chad some stories.
Please.
It'd be like your Christmas present to Chad.
It's a gift.
That brings us to the close of another Paranormal Guy.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not.
I feel like our time's so short.
Do you? Well, your concept of time is different than some.
That's true.
Hope I've been recording.
I hope so too.
Just joking.
Oh,
I am.
okay.
So, have a paranormal week.
Minor 49er.